Good morning. Hello, how are you? Getting everything going here at the Hartley Center. We're live. We're going live on Facebook too. Wabba wabba yabba dabba doo. Oh, you caught me in my yabba dabba doo. Good morning. It is another Wednesday. Isn't it fun that they come every week? I'm trying to do this on my phone too, so bear with me. It's very cool that it's another a Wednesday. Isn't it fun that they come every week? Can you hear me? I'm trying to do this on my phone too. So here we are on the Hump Day Happy Chat. Thank you so much for joining. I'm Valerie Shepard. I'm coming to you live as I'm playing with all my things and getting things together. So much fun, so that I can be fully with you live on Facebook at the Hartley Center for Mindfulness and Self-Mastery. That's what I wanted to say, where we help you master you. This is a brilliant instrument. You are a magnificent being, a brilliant instrument, a fragment of the one true divine principle of love and light. I call God, you call whatever you want. But that one true principle, universally available, that's what omnipresent means, universally available. That's you. Good morning. I see you there, trying to see who you are. Type in, it's me, hi, so I know who you are. I can't see all that stuff on my computer. I'm not seeing it on my phone either. Anyway, so one true principle of the divine, own that, claim that. And so self-mastery is, how do I take this divine, powerful, integrated spiritual human person into the world in the most powerful way possible? How do I breathe all my magnificence into every single moment of my life, every single decision I make, every single relationship I have, every place that I choose to plant my beingness? What is coming up and out of me? That's what self-mastery is. Mastering you in your life so that you can exquisitely manage whatever your life sends your way. Whatever your life sends your way. Whatever your life sends your way. And that's really important, because life sends all kinds of things to you. And life may be calling some really important things through you. What am I here to be? Hi, Rachel. What am I here to be? What a great question. What a great inquiry, moment by moment. What if you would not anchor in on one thing and say, I'm open to discovering, even now, at whatever age I am, and what I think is the answer to that question, what else might be possible? What more is possible? What more is possible in my description of myself? Hey there, Rachel. I'm doing great, thank you. I'm living a high vibe life, what I call my woke wowza life. Wee-hoo! And you can do that too. Woke wowza life. So here we are at the Hartley Center. We're coming at you with this Wednesday's Hump Day Happy Chat and what it's all about. So some people say, well, what do you do? So the Hump Day Happy Chat is really about breaking down some things that may get in the way of your happy and reconnecting you to another way to do it. So happy, happy, happy happens for you. Ha! Happy, happy, happy. Let's go for it. So today I want to talk about the title, which is called Moving in the Midst. Moving in the midst. And I heard this week. I was in a mastermind for my certified master trainer. Yay, I am a graduate. I am now officially a certified master trainer. Yay! I'm like, here is my yes. I say yes to that. Hallelujah. Amen. I am a master trainer. According to the Evolutionary Business Council's very rigorous, over a year-long program, and I'm really grateful. And so I was in this mastermind with like 15 other people. And one of my colleagues who I love dearly, good morning, thank you for joining, Jessica Hartung, who is this amazing CEO, author, leadership trainer, consultant. She's exquisite. You would say, why does someone that exquisite need a certified master trainer label? You know, it's like, well, we're constantly evolving and asking what more is possible. What could I do with? How could I be with this? Like, what more is possible? And Jessica's in that inquiry in her life. And one of the things she brought up that really hit me was this concept of moving in the midst. So shouting out to Jessica, moving in the midst. Okay, so people who know me, you know that I loved it because of the alliteration. There are 2 M's there, baby. Moving in the midst. So I was like, okay, I like it just for that. But then when Jessica talked about what was going on with her, and I applied it to my own life and a couple of my students, and I started thinking, oh yeah, this is what we talk about when we talk about the living happy to be me equation. Hi there, type in that you're here so I can say hello. Living in the equation of the multiversity that life is, the multiple dimensions of life that are unfolding all at once, the multiple aspects of you that are expressing and integrating and being refined and dancing your energy. You are dancing you, and your energy is dancing you as well. So in this space, right, what's happening? And to me, when Jessica said it and what she described, it really connected me to this moving in the midst allows me to ask some questions about what's going on with me, right? As I stroke my imaginary beard. I wonder what it would be like if women all around the world just started growing, if we could, just started growing and stroking our beards. What would that be like? That's an inquiry for another day. But this moving in the midst, it brought me to this question of what's going on with me? What am I in the midst of? What are today's fears, doubts, worries, maybe, questions, answers, beliefs, thoughts, emotions? What are they in the midst of? What am I in the midst of? The question takes me to this place of, are we living whole? Are you whole? WHOLE. Are you accepting, allowing, receiving, noticing? How are you noticing what's in your life? Are you unfolding into your life as much as your life is unfolding into you? We often think of it as one way. I'm heading over there, I'm doing my life. But how is your life unfolding you? Interesting question. Interesting question. How is my life unfolding me? And I've especially been asking that question for the last 4.5-year journey with this physiological impediment that is a brain hemorrhage, and recovering from that. And I still say recovering because I am just in full faith that at some point there will be some fuller recovery than that which I'm experiencing now. And so this question of unfoldment, how does a stroke, or for other people, how does a drug addiction or loneliness or overwhelm or fear or dissolution, like many people are going through the dissolution of one thing in order to bring in something else. I'm going through that, right? I'm going through that. So in those aspects of our lives, those rich, beautiful aspects of our lives. Hello, Yagam. Thank you for coming. Those rich aspects of our lives, how are we allowing our life to unfold us. What do we mean by that? Unfold me. What does that mean? It means, am I doing me differently? Or am I so sure that the way I've been doing me is all there is? Is there a way for me to be more gracious, more grateful? Is there an aspect of me that's calling to me to be healed? You know, I've talked to you before. I'm going to do a whole segment on this about race and racism and racial discord and disharmony, and the realization and the unfolding in me of my even understanding of that in me. If my even understanding there is wounding in me that I don't even know is from this lifetime, that we are carrying stuff from our ancestors, beautiful things from our ancestors, and fragments of pain from our ancestral lineage. And that's not good, bad, right, wrong. It just is. That's where the accepting comes. Accepting, allowing, receiving. That's moving in the midst. So all of us are moving in the midst of something, and the powerful thing is to be aware and to make a conscious choice, another conscious choice, and another conscious choice to move in the midst in an open posture, saying, what more is possible for me, doing me, as me, from me, for me, to me? Wow. So what are you in the midst of? And how is being in the midst of it exactly perfect for you? And some of us, including me, lament what we're in the midst of. Like we lament it. If I weren't having to deal with this, I could do that. And what this beautiful being, Jessica Hartung, shared, and what really pinged off of me was this, yeah, there's this other stuff going on. And that's what I'm moving in the midst of. I'm still moving. Like in the midst of, think of it, I thought of the Wizard of Oz, the Wizard of Oz. Remember when the man says, ignore that man behind the curtain, right? That's moving in the midst. There's something going on behind the scenes. It's not supposed to be relegated to not important or non-essential. It doesn't have to be that. Integrated spiritual human life, an integrated life, transcending and including, is about having it all there. All there. The peace and the upset. There's upset and I'm moving in the midst, and I'm bringing peace as much as I possibly can as I deepen my relationship with whatever is causing the upset. In my classes, I show my students, step toward it. Like you see me lean into you, right? What if you stepped toward your upsets? Stepped toward your inquiries. Step through, to and through your fears. What's on the other side? What's even in the midst of it? What magnificence is waiting for you? This is your life wanting to unfold you. There is no separation, lovely beings. There is no separation. While it's everywhere present for you to perceive and believe and act as though there is, maybe that's an untruth. Maybe that's a big fat illusion that you are allowed to free yourself from. So there's an author, a spiritual teacher, a transpersonal psychologist named Ken Wilber. He's written several books and very famously introduced his own theory of integral dynamics, spiral dynamics, that everything is related to everything. Some people say it to me as everything is about everything. There is no separation. There is no only one piece. And when we try to disintegrate our lives, notice that word, disintegrate. When we try to disintegrate the pieces of our lives, I believe that we are disintegrating aspects of ourselves. they're disintegrating, meaning they are moving away into spaces where A, we can't access them. And if we can't access them, B, they can't support and serve us. So this moving in the midst, to me, is a part of the integral theory that I talk about, that is transcending and including, that is being at once an integrated spiritual human person. That at once we come together in our lives and live our lives, living our lives outwardly and allowing our lives to live inwardly in us, through us, as us, from us, to us, for us, by us. Our lives are living us. Your life is living you. So here's your inquiry for this week. What am I moving in the midst of? Or if we wanted to be grammatically correct, in what am I moving? How funny is that? Well, I'm a communications major, so, worried about the grammatical stuff. That's transcending and including. That's moving in the midst. Being joking and grammatically incorrect in the midst of having a degree in communications. We're all doing that. Just coming into a conscious awareness and choosing to do it is what many of us are not doing. There are fewer of us in the conscious living of our lives and allowing our lives to live us. The conscious choice. My life is living me to do what? What more is possible when I live this whole experience of the integration playing me? What more is possible when you actually see and accept yourself as an instrument to be played? What is your music? An instrument to serve? What is your contribution? An instrument to experience what aspect of your life is calling to you for you to allow it in. Allow it in. So I encourage and invite you to say yes to your life. All of it, whatever you're moving in the midst of, any fear, any upset, any anger, any resentment, any old shame, guilt, say yes, step into it, learn what it is coming to show you. And especially if it's a recurring theme. If you find yourself, when you're noticing your life and how it's unfolding, and you find yourself in recurring themes of things that maybe don't serve you, maybe they don't serve you, that's okay. Say yes. I notice that you don't serve me, and I'm now asking, what are you coming here to teach me, about me, from me, to me, for me, about me? Yabba dabba do. Yes, amen. Thank you so much. That's today's Hump Day Happy Chat. I hope you'll be here next week. More juicy, delicious life hacks if you want them. And maybe a little preview into what's coming in April. Yabba dabba do. Many blessings to you. Thank you for being here. If you have a chance and you feel inspired and this resonated with you, I guarantee you there's somebody out there who's having the same questions, having the same doubts, moving through the same midst, who might benefit from you sharing this with them. And if you really love the Hump Day Happy Chat, please subscribe. We've got more juicy goodness coming at you. And you know what I also want to do? Ask me questions. I'd love to deal with questions live. Many blessings. I'm going to offer you the metta prayer. Please open your heart and feel this and know that you are in it. May all beings be happy. That's you. May all beings be safe. That's you and me too. May all beings be happy. May all beings be safe. May all beings awaken to the light of their true nature. Yay, your true nature is that you are an integrated spiritual human person. And may all beings be free. We're talking emotional freedom, not political freedom. So that's free from things that would hold you back, free from the self-sabotaging self, free from the low consciousness vibration that keeps you less than the magnificent potential that you are here to express and experience. May all of us be free. Many blessings. Have a great day. Hump Day Happy Chat signing off here. I'm Valerie Shepard. We're the Hartley Center for Mindfulness and Self-Mastery. Blessings. Have a great week. See you next Wednesday. Bye. Mwah.